Is your savings account losing value?
For decades, you've been told the same story. Save your money, be responsible, and one day you'll be financially free. It sounds logical, comforting, even noble, but in 2025, that advice has quietly become one of the biggest financial lies out there. In this video, we're exposing the myths that keep ordinary people trapped, why traditional saving advice no longer works, and how to actually make your money grow instead of decay. Because if you keep doing what your parents did, you'll end up with the same result, watching your savings lose value while everything around you gets more expensive. Lie number 1. Saving money is the key to wealth. Saving is safe. It feels responsible. But saving alone won't make you wealthy. It never has. The average savings account right now might earn 4% interest, but inflation is running around 5 or 6%. That means your safe money is quietly shrinking in purchasing power. You're losing ground while feeling virtuous about it. The people who build wealth understand this. Cash isn't king. Cash flow is. They don't let their money sleep in a bank account. They put it to work in assets that produce more income. Index funds, dividend stocks, real estate, side businesses, these are the engines that grow wealth. Saving is just the first step. It's what gets you out of survival mode. But to actually grow, your savings must graduate into investing. So yes, save, but save with a purpose. To deploy, not to hoard. Line number 2. You can save what's left over. This is the single most destructive money habit most people have. They spend first, then save whatever's left. And there's never anything left. It's not because people are irresponsible. It's because we're wired to consume what's available. If your money sits in checking, your brain sees it as available to spend. And the modern world is designed to take it from you. Subscriptions, apps, upgrades, convenience fees. Wealthy people reverse the order. They save and invest first, then live on what's left. It's called paying yourself first. And it works because it removes emotion from the equation. Here's a simple formula. As soon as your paycheck hits, automatically transfer 20% to savings or investments. Pretend it never existed. Live on the remaining 80%. You'll adjust faster than you think. If you wait until the end of the month to see what's left to save, you've already lost the game. Lie number 3. A high income guarantees financial security. You've seen it. Someone earning 6 figures who's still living paycheck to paycheck. How does that happen? Because income doesn't equal wealth. Behavior does. If your lifestyle expands with every raise, your financial position never improves. It's called lifestyle inflation, and it's one of the quietest killers of freedom. Every new car, apartment, or subscription adds weight to your financial life. True security comes from margin, the gap between what you earn and what you keep. It's that margin that builds investments, options, and time freedom. Wealthy people don't flex, they accumulate. Every time you resist an unnecessary upgrade, you're not depriving yourself, you're buying back your future. Remember, more income doesn't fix poor habits. It amplifies them. Line number 4. You need to save for retirement the way your parents did. That advice worked in the 1970s, when pensions were common, interest rates were high, and you could actually live off the returns of a savings account. But that world is gone. Today, the rules have changed. The average person will change jobs 10 to 12 times in their lifetime. Pensions are rare. Social Security's long-term solvency is uncertain. The old save until 65 model is broken. Modern wealth builders don't think of retirement as a single destination. They build financial independence in stages. They invest in assets that generate passive income long before retirement age. That might mean ETFs, REITs, side businesses, or dividend portfolios that pay them monthly while they sleep. Retirement isn't about quitting work. It's about having the option to. And that option comes from cash flow, not a savings account. Line number 5. You can't save because you don't earn enough. This one's tricky because it feels true. When money's tight, saving can feel impossible. But the habit matters more than the amount. Saving isn't about size, it's about signaling. When you save even $10, you're teaching your brain that you control your money, not the other way around. You're building identity capital, the self-belief that you're someone who saves. That belief compounds, because once you see small wins, your behavior scales naturally. Suddenly, you find ways to save more, not out of guilt, but out of confidence. Wealthy people started small. What separates them isn't income, it's consistency. They learn to build habits that scale with opportunity. So if you think you can't save because you don't earn enough, start smaller. Build momentum first. The amount will grow on its own.
Lie number 6. Saving means being cheap.
Another myth is that saving equals deprivation. That if you save, you're boring or stingy. But real savers aren't cheap. They're intentional. They don't spend impulsively. They spend on what aligns with their goals. Being cheap is about scarcity. Being strategic is about value. Wealthy people still spend, but they do it on things that compound happiness or productivity. They buy back time. They invest in skills, health, and relationships. Saving is not about cutting, it's about curating. Lie number 7. Money in the bank equals safety. This one feels comforting, but it's dangerous. Cash in a low-yield account might feel safe because it's visible, but inflation quietly eats it alive. Over 10 years, even modest inflation cuts your purchasing power by nearly half. True safety doesn't come from having cash. It comes from having systems that make more of it. It comes from diversification, from automation, from preparation. Emergency savings protect you in the short term. Investments protect you forever. Both matter, but they serve different roles. So yes, keep a cash cushion for emergencies, but don't mistake liquidity for wealth. Cash parked for too long is money losing muscle.
The truth. Money needs movement. Money that moves grows. Money that sits stagnates. The old playbook said, save for safety. The modern playbook says, invest for independence. Your job isn't to hoard, it's to allocate. Every dollar should have a purpose. Protect, grow, or enjoy. That's how real wealth is built. So the next time someone tells you, just save your money, remember, saving is good, but only if it leads somewhere. Otherwise, it's just comfortable decay. Let's recap. Saving is a foundation, not a fortress. You save to invest, not to sit. You pay yourself first. You live below your means. You let your money move with purpose. And you measure progress not by how much you've saved, but by how much freedom you've bought. If this changed how you think about money, hit like, subscribe for weekly deep dives on personal finance, and comment below. Which of these saving lies did you grow up believing? For this, saving won't make you rich, but saving intelligently just might. You don't need to save harder, you need to save smarter. And now you know how.